Hello, today I would like to talk to you about intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is a type of therapy for people who would like to lose some weight, especially fat, and lower their blood sugar. It's a great therapy for people who have pre-diabetes or they just started with diabetes medication. They're just beginner, diabetes diagnosis. As we know, a lot of people with diabetes and pre-diabetes, they are also having obesity. They are overweight or obese. And we know for sure, for fact, that when people lose weight, their blood sugar is managed much better. What happens in intermittent fasting? First of all, we don't eat anything within the 16 hours of the day. For example, we don't eat anything between 8 p.m. and 12 noon the next day. We do all our eatings during the 8 hours. Say, for example, from 12 noon till 8 p.m. But we can drink water, we can drink tea, we can drink coffee, but we should not take in any calories with them. During the time that we eat, it is very important that we don't load ourselves with a lot of sugar or starch or fat, and just basically choose healthy foods. But we should eat according to our hunger and fullness and choose healthy foods during the 8 hours that we eat. Now, what happens during the 16 hours that we don't eat? During that 16 hours, body switches from sugar to fat. Basically, we do some fat burning. When we eat food, the food converts to sugar, and some of the sugar is used as energy, and some of the sugar is actually reserved as glycogen in either our muscles and liver. And usually it takes about 10 to 14 hours to use up all the sugar, especially the glycogen stores. When we go 16 hours, we make sure that the body does not have enough glycogen stores to use up, so it goes to fat as the fuel. And when it uses fat as fuel, we make ketone bodies. This is very much like ketogenic diets that people cut the carbohydrates and they make ketone bodies, and the ketone bodies are the fuel for especially the brain. And ketone bodies have a lot of health benefits. In addition to lowering the insulin resistance in our body, letting our cells respond to insulin more efficiently, but also they have roles in gene expressions, in longevity, in basically preventing cancer, Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease. A lot of studies are done on fasting in rats and other animals, but nowadays there are a lot of studies done on human beings which are basically showing great results. So it's a very safe way of eating. Of course, you need to feed yourself well during the 8 hours that you eat, and during the 16 hours, making sure that you do hydrate yourself. It is important that we use this fasting as a therapy as long as we need it to prevent high blood sugar or high blood insulin, or prevent accumulation of too much fat in our body and organs. A lot of times people who do intermittent fasting, they can just have better blood tests in terms of the fats and sugar and basically insulin levels. So use it if you need it, and just it is quite safe. And if you have any questions on the intermittent fasting, let me know, and I try to answer my messages. Thank you.